Why, did she already work 30 years or?
Yeah, no, she's done. She's done her time. You know, she works hard.
How old is Chelsea?
She's 32.
Oh yeah, so
Yeah.
she's
Well, she's a hard working
just a
girl.
baby.
It's her first time having a little break, I feel like. You know, she's all bored out of her mind. I'm like, enjoy it. It's only gonna last so long, and then you're gonna be going back, and you're gonna miss this time. Take advantage of it.
Yeah, do something to make some cash. Take full advantage of the fucking
Yeah.
free opportunity to evolve, go work out, go do something,
Yep, exactly.
read something, evolve yourself.
Yep. Take it. We'll see. I should just have fun. Fuck it.
Oh yeah, you guys all helped me out tremendously.
Yeah, you only live once, you know. Can't spend too much time worrying about that.
That's why I want to live the best version of me.
Yeah, no, exactly.
The harder I work, the better I live.
Yeah, get it going.
Yeah, I'm glad I bought a house.
Oh yeah, no, that for sure. It's a good investment.
That's how you could know that I could probably take a break, but I still have too much integrity. I won't do it.
Yeah, no, exactly. Keep going. Keep on
It's
doing
easier for me though, because I truly do something I love to do.
it. Yeah, no.
Like, so
exactly,
it's hard for me to, like, it isn't
Stop
like
it,
I do something I
yeah.
don't like. So it's like, if I did something I didn't like, I would definitely take a break.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's like, I really love what I do.
I like this.
So it's like, it would suck to take a break for me,
Yeah.
because I really, really enjoy this. I really enjoy this, and it pays really well.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, well, you set yourself up. You built that. Yeah, that's what helps it.
Well, that's why I keep
Not
preaching. It's
everybody
like,
gets that. Yeah,
you got to build it. You
exactly.
can't lay around. It doesn't come to you. You got to go get it.
No, exactly. I think I
Look, I'm glad though that I'm the only one that thinks this way, because I don't want to have competition
No,
either.
Exactly.
So praise
It
God
helps.
that the rest of them are at the lake and hanging out, and
Yeah, or they're good just working under a shop, maybe making $20 an hour and doing
oof,
that.
God,
That's fine. Life's good. Life's good.
is it with $20 an hour? It's like, oof.
Fine. Hey, got a roof over the head.
But
got
imagine
food.
the grocery prices
Oh,
and
yeah.
inflation at $20 an
Oh,
hour.
Yeah, for
That
sure.
would put you in an apartment
Well,
for
we're
sure.
almost there. We're almost there. We're at what, like 15 something? It's supposed to go up to like 16 something.
For what,
It's
minimum
pretty-
wage?
Yeah, dude, it sucks. My labor right now, I spend almost 100,000. When I first started, our labor was like 35 to 40 a week. I was like, it's insane. 60,000 more than that. Same workforce, nothing's changed.
And so what is minimum wage here?
Minimum, so minimum, I think minimum is 13.10 now. So to get anybody in the door, you got to go closer to 15, and that's like for clerks. That's like the peons of the store, the bottom. And that's just to get them in the door, because they could go to McDonald's and they're paying $16 an hour.
So if
17
anyone's
bucks an
willing to
hour.
go there and you're dumb enough to do that for $15 an hour,
Yeah.
I'll hire you to answer my phone for
No,
$15
that's
an hour.
what you do.
And you don't have to do anything.
Exactly, yeah.
But you won't grow, so that'll suck.
That's what we sell on. We sell on the little, the time and a half on Sunday. You're gonna get your 40. It's weekly pay. Everything. Like, we have to have selling points, but still, it's like that's what we get.
See, and I don't get how so many people are okay with doing that.
Yeah.
Or even trying to, it's like, I would just open your own business.
No, exactly. Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't even waste my time going into that. Like in any front, in any job.
Yeah.
Just because I'm saying it's like, it makes you normal.
Yeah.
Again, you're with everybody else, so it's like, it just doesn't.
Cool. You might shine, make it to the top of that, but still could have did all this with that extra time.
The top of the bottom.
Yeah, that's how it happens. Need those guys though. It'll always be that way. It's crazy.
But it's so easy to open a business. That's why I say it's like.
But most of them anymore, I feel like most of them are staying at home.
Anything.
They're cool with living with fucking 10 roommates. Like, they have a totally different mindset now. The way kids are, it's just different.
Yeah, I'm glad they're like that.
Yeah, but that's fine.
Makes it very good for me.
Exactly.
That's where I look at it, like, that's kind of awesome.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people would be like, oh yeah, the kids are lazy, and let them so I could take all the money. It's like, I want them to be lazy.
Yeah, but,
The lazier they are, the better for me.
yeah.
Look, if they weren't lazy, then I would have to be like, oh shit, if everyone was equal to what I am, your convicted felony would matter then.
Yeah.
But it's like, since you already outdrive them so heavily, it's like, that shit doesn't even,
Yeah, exactly.
they're not even in the game.
Yeah. Easy.
Look, I couldn't even imagine only making $100 an hour.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, I wouldn't, the 30 or 20 is, I'd rather be in prison.
Yeah, exactly. No, for sure.
I couldn't
Very
live off
valid,
of 50
too.
an hour.
He's very money driven. Yes,
But I'm just saying, for me,
yeah.
only because my lifestyle
Well, I
doesn't.
said you're money driven.
It's higher
That's
than-
fine. Everyone's got their focus.
Well, it's not that I'm money
Yeah.
driven. I have, in bill wise, I mean, you have
Yeah.
$6,000 in bills a month, but you have no debt, but you have a house, a shop.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. No.
So I mean, I have to be a big earner.
Yeah, for sure. No, yeah, it's the lifestyle.
Like,
everything.
if I was just living in an
Yeah.
apartment complex or with someone or had someone else, or then I could be a low performer easily.
Yeah, see, you want.
But if I low performed, I'd be kicked out.
Yeah.
So it's like, I have to
I
high
get it.
perform.
Exactly. Yeah, there comes a point whenever your lifestyle.
I look
gets
at
to
it
a
like
certain
everyone
point,
in
you
my
have to match
fucking
it.
neighborhood high performs.
Yeah.
That's
See,
why I
I'm-
chose that neighborhood.
And I'm set up to where I can work a $20 an hour job and be all right. Where everything's good. So it's like,
Well, I mean,
not
I
too
could
much
make
bills
$10
outside
an
of
hour and
it.
everything
Yeah,
would be good.
exactly.
But I'm saying it wouldn't be good because my expectations are too high.
Yeah.
I don't want to
So
live
it's
like that.
see,
That's
I'm
the only
on
reason to.
maintenance. See, I'm
Yeah.
on- yeah. So it's like, yeah, totally different.
I did that. I was in prison.
Yeah.
I'm not going back to that.
Yeah.
I was very low maintenance. I don't want to ever do that again.
Yeah.
I actually care about myself now. I feel like I deserve the best.
Yeah. And it's opposite too. It's upbringing too. Like my dad didn't have anything growing up, so now he wants more all the time. And then like me, I feel like I had a lot growing up, so I'm like, I'm cool with whatever. I'm like, I'm fine. I just go with the flow.
You know,
And
I
it's working out.
I want to be able to help people and
Yeah.
give back, and you have to have money to do that.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you have no
for
money,
sure.
you can't help anybody.
Yeah.
You're only helping yourself. It's like, you're the most greedy.
No, see, I'm fine with that.
That's where it's like-
See, that's the thing too. Yeah,
I wanna
I'm
actually
more
help
about
some people
me.
out.
As long as I'm good, I'm fine. I'm fine. So it's like, I've always kind of been that way though.
Hell, I could quit work today with that attitude.
Yeah.
Just because, we have enough for me, but I still got to be able to hook these people up that couldn't make it.
Yeah. See, I get back. I pay forward into different. I just teach the ones that come into my store. Get them where they want to be. Want to be a store director? I'll show you how. You want to do this? I'll show you how. That's
Fuck, you want to open a
that's
grocery
my-
store? I'll
that's
show you
my
how.
Pay it forward. I know, yeah. And that's enough for me.
It's like, hey guys, you want to open a grocery store? I'll show you how.
Yeah. The groundwork.
Go buy Keller's Farm Store and open it.
That's
It's easy.
it. Or pieces of Albertsons now that Kroger fell through. Now they'll probably divest into smaller companies. You could buy like a little 60 store chain in California.
Yeah, you could buy anything you want.
Yeah, dude. Once you buy it, then you have it, and it becomes real. Yeah, not about that.
We pay the most in taxes. Well, actually,
Yeah,
employees pay the
that's
most, and
what
then
always, yeah,
small
that's a
business pays
big
the second
chunk of
most, and
it,
then
yeah. I know corporates are so many damn write-offs they get to do.
well, they employ everybody, so they deserve the
Yeah,
write-off.
So you can't blame them.
Well, no, they're smart though. That's where it's.
Yeah, big time.
I would just be afraid of being an employee that someone could fire me. Like, that's where it's like, just out of, it's like, damn, it's like, imagine if, maybe not in your situation, but imagine all the other employees out there. It's like, what are they hanging on by a shoestring? It's like,
Store directors get fired. I've seen, yeah. You got to do a lot to get.
But when you
fired,
own the
though.
business, it's like then you know you never get fired.
HR is so complex these days. It's impossible to just like fire. You have to like. There's so many loops and hurdles.
I'll tell you what, it happens all the time.
Yeah, but you have to really fuck up for it to happen.
We got guys here that work with HR.
Yeah, like HR, it's the complexity of it. It's just grown so much with the new people. That's what it is. It's the younger.
Hey guys, you start missing work and you're an employee, you're gone.
Yeah, see, not even really that. You got to go through hoops. there's certain things you can miss a day or two without even having a required doctor's note.
So guys, run to Albertsons if you want to slack off. And he just said it. Go down there and you can do whatever you want over there. They don't fire you or anything. That's the golden goose of a job. Guys, you heard it. It's like you can be as lazy as you want over there. You can do anything you want, and nothing will happen. They can't fire you.
I mean, guys,
if you're lazy, I would run to Albertsons.
Are you recording me?
It's like Jody, run to Albertsons. Joseph, run to Albertsons. That's like.
No, it's the way the New Mexico laws work. You can't just do that.
If there's a lawyer out there, pop something in the comments.
Yeah, there's loops.
Someone who knows New Mexico law.
There's a lot. It'd be nice. Just let them go. Can't. Gotta go right up. There's a whole way to go about it.
Well, yeah, every company has to do that. You still get rid of them. I mean,
but you gotta.
Chain of command.
It takes time. People hang on. You'd be surprised.
Well, I mean, they could hang on.
Yeah.
Still get rid of them.
In time.
Watch, I'll pull their policy and find out what it takes to.
Yeah, to actually go through.
And we'll ask the attorney on his next haircut.
Yeah.
We'll ask HR about that and the attorney about that. If the Albertsons can't fire you,
yeah,
that's a trip.
I mean, unless there's like said proper, if you don't show up for a week straight.
Well, yeah, then I guess you can get fired.
Yeah, but that doesn't always happen. Like I said, they go 1 or 2 days. You know the workarounds. That's how it goes.
Yeah, but if you're not violating the policy and it's a workaround, you're not doing nothing wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm talking about someone not showing up, someone, not doing what, they ask of. And
yeah, then you go through the proper steps, but it's still not like that.
Because if they're that lazy, dude, it's like, that's not good.
Yeah.
Thank God I shop at Whole Foods.
Yeah.
Actually, the Albertsons on Academy sucks.
Yeah.
It's starting to look like a fucking Walmart. Swear to God on everything.
No, it's pretty rough over there. They have some new people in there.
It's just an ugly store.
They're junking it up. Yeah.
Shout out to Whole Foods, guys. I don't know anything about Smith's. I haven't been there in a year. But I shop at Whole Foods and I love the groceries over there. The service is absolutely amazing. I don't know if they're lazy or not. They might be. They don't look like it, but they could be.
Whole Foods has a little bit of a different structure. I know theirs is different. They do more like a probationary type period. I wish we implemented something like that. That would be nice. Like we have a probationary period, but once again, it has to be certain things they go through.
So guys, with all that info, go open up a fucking business.
Yeah.
You see which one's better already. Do you want to go deal with that, or do you want to just open up your own? I'd open up your own. I don't have to deal with any of that, guys. I don't worry about someone not showing up. I don't care if they... Very, very stress-free. That's why I'm here so often. And guys, I charge 55 plus tax. So it's like, you imagine, what I make every 30 minutes. Look, and every time I tell you guys the prices, I don't care about a tip. I put the price to where I already covered that. And so that's where, although a lot of my clients, thank you and shout out, do tip very well. I appreciate them. Guys, we're living in New Mexico. There's Native Americans. They don't tip. Shout out to all the Native Americans. They know they don't tip. It's they just don't. I don't know if it's a religious belief or, but you know, you could ask anyone in the restaurant industry or. But like I said, for barbers, don't make your service based around a tip. If they can't afford to come in, then who cares? That's where it's you can't be the best barber with the cheapest price. That doesn't exist. So it's like, believe in yourself, pop it where you want it, and there's going to be 1,000 people that can't come in, 100,000 that don't want to come in, and 1,000,000 that do come in. Make sure you're getting the value. Like, get rid of the guys that don't value your time and move forward with the guys that do. It's easy, guys. Look, I started off at $18 a haircut. That's how fucking easy it is. It's nothing. But this is what hard work and dedication gets you. If you want to slack off, don't be a barber. You gotta go to the grocery store or wherever else, and this isn't the type of game you will make zero money doing that here. And guys, your worth is your value. So if you don't have a high worth and you're not putting in the work, then your value is low. Barbers that show up at 11 o'clock in the afternoon and look, if you guys are an employee, there's zero tax write-offs for you at all. So it's like you guys are completely structured and set to where your lifestyle is already spoken for you. If you are a business owner, you have many different things that you could do with the tax write-off money. You could put it into that famous 401k that these guys like. You can do, Roth IRA. You can do whatever you want, or you can simply spend the money to make more business. Buy another building, buy equipment, upgrade the business. The taxes are meant for you to enhance your business. So that's where being a business owner, you can, definitely grow from there. If you are an employee, the only growth you can have is to either get beg the boss for a pay raise, or to somehow get a different job, or to somehow advance positions. And those all that takes like a lot of time to be able to do. So it's like, if you guys are that dedicated, then you can open up your own business. If you're lazy, you'll never open up a business. Look, guys, if you're lazy, you have to be structured and told what to do. You won't be able to develop your own structure. Someone will have to tell you exactly what to do, when to do it, and you're really, it's called punching a clock. You're just there. That's not really a real job. That's babysitting. So imagine you don't have a degree and you want to open up a counseling facility. Go let the girl with the therapist degree go work for you. All you have to do is lease out a place. And then if you think you can't lease out a place, guys, I'm a convicted felon and had zero anything to my name, no credit, no nothing, and I leased out a place 6 years ago. So if you don't think you can do it, you definitely will not do it. That means your mindset's fucked up. You don't believe in yourself. But guys, there's no way that some of these people should be outdoing you. There's no way. And guys, I'm older in age, but I've only worked for 6 years. So it's like, just think of that equation. I've only worked for 6 years. I climbed to this top of the level in that short amount of time. That ought to tell you, let you figure it out. And it's like, oh yeah, he's this age, but really, you go from 18 and add 5 years onto that I could have done the same thing at that age. It's a 5-year plan, and you'll be, you can buy a house, you can do all the shit in 5 years. Or you can get a job and you could be on the 100-year plan. And never have a house. But guys, another part of that mentorship with that is stop spending your money. If you're poor and you're fucking going out or wasting money, it's like, you're going to stay poor. You should really act what you are, poor. That way you could advance forward. But the whole thing of, oh, I'm going here, I went there, did this and that. You can't. You went to Vegas, or you really can't afford to. Until you own a bunch of your shit, like your car, even have a house, then you could start to think about. But they don't want to hear that because they want to go out. So it's like, those are the ones they're not going to be rich. They can't. Either they don't want to, or they just want, they can't. It's a sacrifice, guys. I was homeless with $250,000 in my bank account, wearing the same pair of shoes. Now I'm living in high desert. So most people would have said, oh yeah, don't be homeless, don't do this, don't. Oh, I would have, they would have already got an apartment, but they would stay there. So in order to go where I'm going, I had to do the extraordinary. And that means the things that most people will not do. But then you go look at every great rich person, and they did that same exact thing. They did the things that the normal people will not do. If you want it, guys, it's the fucking easiest thing in the world. No excuses. Oh, I have kids after daycare, and there's zero excuse. Like, if you have no kids and you're not rich, you got a problem. That's where it's like, you got to reroute that map immediately. Like, anyone out there that if you do not have kids and you're not rich or well off by now, there's somewhere where you're losing. You're dumping your money somewhere. You're having too good of a time. There's something going on. Guys, if you really want to goof off, I'll give you the biggest way to goof off. Go get rich, and then go goof off for the rest of your life. But I wouldn't want to goof off paycheck to paycheck. So that's where I just imagine that. It's like one fucking health scare, fuckers are flat broke. And if you're not dedicated, don't open a business for sure. It won't work. Guys, if you're paying booth rent at a shop, you could make as much as the owner does, depending on what that booth rent is. If you're only paying $800 a month in booth rent, go do 1,000 haircuts. It's like fucking, you make more than the owner. Make sure their prices are up. That's going to be the only factor to that. If you go anywhere, make sure they're at a decent price. Make sure you're worth the price. It's and look at the cost of everything, guys. It's through the roof. Everything has gone up. I'm not even the most in my city, which I should be. But there's people even that charge more than I do. see. All right, I gotta wipe. Watch. I gotta wipe that off, and I gotta do something with this shirt razor. Hold on. Just watch. Hold on. All right, watch. You guys see this. Guys, Irving Barber Company, best straight blades in the game. You're not allowed to use a straight blade that's that doesn't have a throwaway razor. That's just per state board for everybody. Guys, it'd be cool if you were allowed to strip the razor. You can't. Is that mine or yours?
It's mine.
Oh yeah, watch yours.
Check it after. Don't want to be rude.
All right, this isn't. You can do anything. This isn't even.
Oh, got me.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, sick. Watch. All right, sick.